was wrong. Come here, bitch.
You know what they did to your people back then? We killed them, buddy.
Lynch queers.
Yeah. Look at him, he's like, oh my god, I'm being chased, oh my god.
It's like, oh, these straight people are so strong.
My homosexual bones can't handle
It's like, not my ass machines.
He's like, oh my god, I can't handle it.
We'll take you down swift.
We'll put you out of your
Pummel, this
misery.
is the strongest queer I've ever met.
He's on another level of gay.
This is expert gay. He's like, little do these guys know, they're gonna get wanted. See if I care, you fucking queer. Whoever's got a boy.
This is the first time he's been in a gangbang.
Tell your gay friends about this. Wait, I need a beer bottle. I need the. Nah, he took.
Move out the way. I'll give you the shit. Move out the way.
Literally, who the fuck picked up the beer bottle?
God.
So Bethesda, how do we report people in Fallout? Chip Whitehouse and Hands and Head and I literally had our characters hunted down and killed by homophobic players. Oh my goodness! Won't someone think of the 20-odd minutes it must have taken to kill this fucking character? About the fact that it took so long to kill a character that wasn't even fighting back. Of course, Bethesda did the appropriate thing and banned these players for life after their shocking in-game homophobic attack. Virtue signalers are quoted as saying, "It was disgusting." You guys remember it was a video game, right? Right? Wesley Yinpool? You know it's not real, don't you? You know that it's all fictional, completely, and very childish. And I can't believe this is a headline anywhere ever. The move relates to an incident in which a group of Fallout 76 players, yes there are apparently some, targeted and harassed another group of players, saying over the proximity chat, "We have come to eliminate all gays." Fallout 76 employs a proximity-based chat system, which means by default you can speak to and hear to other players only when you're near them. By this design, Fallout 76 is a multiplayer-only game that is meant to spark interesting player interaction. Are you saying you were bored? The group of high-level players proceeded to kill the other group of players over a period of 10 minutes. Yeah, they weren't fighting back and it took 10 fucking minutes. Their ringleader, who goes by the name of Nathan the Hick, is heard saying "queer down" and "decontaminate the AIDS." Thanks for promoting this around the internet. I wouldn't have known about this. The three of us were having a good time and talking to him. Then one of us commented on his character or his character's outfit being cute. He replied, "I don't fuck with that homo shit," and left. My goodness, this is really important breaking news. 10 minutes later, Nathan the Hick returned with his friends to harass the group. It's an online video game in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland, where theoretically people are surely meant to kill one another, but apparently having a dangerous post-apocalyptic wasteland is too much to ask. Eventually they killed his character and we changed servers just after they respawned, so it wouldn't happen again. So job done then. But apparently he took to Twitter because there's no in-game player report function in Fallout 76. Bethesda community managers sent him a link to Bethesda's website-based player report function, but AJ found it didn't work properly. If you can fucking believe it. What a fucking shock. Nathan the Hick uploaded the footage to his own YouTube channel with a video titled "The Cleansing of the Queers." I'm trying not to laugh at how unbelievably infantile not only Nathan the Hick and his friends were, but the fact that you guys are reporting on this is. Nathan the Hick, a senior in high school, yes, imagine my shock. My version of the incident is more or less the same as the public had taken it. The only difference being the fact that I don't hate gay people. It was just a late night of having fun after a first encounter. We felt it would be some fun to offend them somehow. You can call that evil, but I think it's just playful immaturity. Well, I don't think anyone's calling it evil. It is just playful immaturity, and I don't know why anyone's giving this the time of day. Just ignore them. They're just kids. What is the problem here? And also, if you make it so easy to offend you and you end up making news, at least video game news, then people are going to keep doing this. People are going to find it funny that you can be offended in this way. Don't let them have this, idiots. Gotta say though, hats off to Nathan. I do not regret the incident. I will not apologise given the opportunity. I don't plan on doing anything like this in the future, but to be fair, I didn't plan the initial incident. I just found them and decided to go through it. Yeah, he was just trolling on a video game. Holy shit. Why is anyone taking this seriously? But Nathan the Hick won't get the chance to repeat the incident because Bethesda has now banned him and his friends from Fallout 76 permanently, thus halving the player base of the entire game. AJ told Eurogamer how he felt at the time of the attack, saying he was worried how it might have impacted younger players had it happened to someone else. Where? What younger players? Who's bothered about this but you, AJ, you fucking snowflake? In the moment, I was just in shock. It was disgusting. The three of us stream and put ourselves out there on the internet and are not strangers to homophobic comments, but this was so extreme. Dude, just fucking walk it off. We talked about what happened, made sure we were all okay and kept playing. The rest of the night, I just felt drained. It was a weird feeling. Oh my god. You got griefed on Fallout 76. Which must have really, honestly, I'm more impressed about the commitment to the griefing that they must have had. Because, holy shit, like you say, it took 10 minutes to kill an unarmoured guy who wasn't fighting back. A Bethesda spokesman said that Fallout 76 empowers players to permanently block other players. Well, apparently it fucking doesn't, as AJ found out. Pointing to the reporting tools on Bethesda.net that don't work, and the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. We will not tolerate this kind of behaviour by any of our players, nor towards any of our players. We will continue to investigate claims of misconduct or abuse, along with Microsoft and Sony, and take action when necessary. God damn it! No gay jokes in our games! Indeed, when has Fallout ever had a gay joke in it? The Polygon reporting on this was, of course, magnificent. Fallout 76 players permabanned for anti-gay harassment. Victim says that the game really needs a reporting feature. Oh, Victim. You know what? I've played many multiplayer games in my life, and every time I was killed and someone was a dick to me, I was like, I'm a fucking victim. As Polygon points out, a ban from multiplayer is effectively a ban from all Fallout 76. Though theoretically one could create a new Bethesda.net account, as they're free, and use that account to play the game. I suppose they could. But let's assume that Bethesda have some kind of IP blocking function, which they probably don't, because it turns out Bethesda are fucking incompetent. But I mean, what can these players do? They've bought a game that was multiplayer only, now they can't play it. Surely they can get a refund. Oh wait, Bethesda aren't offering refunds. I was trying to get a refund for the game and they told me greetings. Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologise for the inconvenience. Every fucking customer has to download the game? Because I mean, there's no hard copy of the game. Everyone has to download the fucking thing. How can you say you've downloaded it, therefore you can't have a refund? Which is presumably why a pair of lawyers are thinking of suing Bethesda over their refunds policy, because why not? The law firm told the internet it was researching Bethesda for deceptive trade practices regarding Fallout 76, and its website crashed. A post made by one of the law firm's interns on RPC Gaming hit almost 20,000 upvotes and made it to the front page of Reddit. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, said a partner in the firm. We've been inundated and we're still investigating claims, but we do intend to put a class action lawsuit together. The phones are ringing and ringing and ringing. Well, good news for Bethesda then. The funny thing about Bethesda and refunds on Fallout 76 is that they had previously promised some customers refunds, and others they've told that they just can't. And when they promise one customer a refund, they begin to backtrack on it. Weirdly. I can't imagine why that is. Is it something to do with the catastrophic sales? Is it due to the terrible reception from the public? Who knows? Who knows? I would guess the threat of the class action lawsuit has kind of encouraged Bethesda to start giving people refunds, despite their no refunds policy. And as PC Gamer points out, that's a confusing thing. Bethesda, why don't you just come clean with everyone? You know, I picture the Bethesda offices as basically looking like some sort of steel grey building. And inside this building are just row after row after row of cubicles where Bethesda employees are shackled to the desks, and on a giant telescreen above them is a picture of Todd Howard's expressionless yet still somehow smug face. And all it does is play on repeat. It just works. And you've really got to wonder what the fuck Bethesda are doing. I mean, like, they promise people these high quality Fallout 76 bags, but instead of going to the consumers, they instead went to YouTube influencers, presumably to keep them on side, because literally everyone else thinks this game's shit and apparently aren't going to be bought off with a stupid shitty bag. When players bought the $200 Power Armor edition of Fallout 76, they, instead of getting canvas bags like they were offered, they were getting nylon bags. In compensation, they were offered $5 worth of microtransactions. I mean, a microtransaction costs Bethesda nothing to process. They've already got the system set up, they can just press the damn button. But the influencers actually did get canvas bags, which surely makes the public feel way better about having spent $200 on their copy of Fallout 76. I tell you what, I am so fucking glad I didn't pre-order this. I was the sort of twat who pre-ordered Fallout 4. I pre-ordered. I got the ARM thing, which is sitting around somewhere. I was that kind of prick, and never again is my answer on pre-orders, especially after, say, the Rome 2 debacle. I'm just never going to pre-order anything again. I'm not even going to pre-order Bannerlord when it finally reaches that stage, because I just don't trust any of these companies anymore. I just can't.